Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Ethel, and this is my first video of a few plan videos during the year. I've been watching a lot of project plan videos for the last, I want to say, year, and I've been putting it off for a long time, and I just decided to bite the bullet this year. Now, my first video is kind of be a weird one because I never made an intro video to this. And I intended to make project plan videos, but I never did. So this video is going to be a 2018 empties video for skincare, makeup, and a lot of like personal, I guess, hygiene products for myself. What prompted me to really make this video is that I want to start collecting my 2019 empties, and I can't because the box I use for all my empties is full with 2018 empties, so I need to clear it out. Now, I'm gonna go get and start. It's not gonna be in any order because it's just all thrown in there. I'll just talk about whether I liked it or not, whether I had a skin reaction, because I do have combination sensitive skin. So I have relatively normal skin on the side. I do have some dry patches and have a very oily T section. So products, it's kind of difficult to find products that work for me, but I keep trying. And I have found products that work. When I was younger, it was hell on earth trying to find something that would not give me a reaction. So I'll go ahead and get started. One of the things that I used up, and I actually have two of these, is the Lancome Tonic Comfort. At the beginning of the year, I used up a little one and I loved it. Feels really nice on the skin. I felt like it didn't leave me super dried out once I washed my skin. And it was really nice. And so I bought the big version of it. And it lasted me quite some time. I want to say I used these two up and they lasted me up until maybe July. So, I mean, you don't need a whole lot. I don't use a whole lot, and so these are the ones that I used. And I love them. The only thing is that it does have fragrance, but it's the last ingredient on the ingredients list. And honestly, it really didn't irritate my skin. Typically, if it's higher up in the ingredients list, I do notice that my skin gets irritated. But with this one, I was perfectly fine. And I would repurchase it again. I'm trying to buy less expensive skincare, so it's one of the reasons why I haven't repurchased, and I've tried other things. Next thing I used up is this Soy Fresh cleanser. I'll take it out, but it's gonna be kind of gross. Yes, I cut it. These are expensive. I'm not about to throw away product. This is one of my favorite cleansers. This is one of the first cleansers I ever found that did not irritate the fuck out of my skin. A lot of cleansers dry out my skin, make me feel tight, make me feel gross, actually make me feel worse. So this is the first cleanser I ever found that really works, but my problem with this is that it's expensive, and this is a limited edition size. So if the regular cleanser were this size on a regular basis, I would buy it. But the 6.7 fluid ounce one is not the normal size. The regular size, I think, is a 5-ounce one and is maybe just a few dollars less expensive. And I go through one tube like within 6 weeks if I'm being very like conservative. And I just don't know how I feel about spending 40 plus bucks on a cleanser every 6 weeks. So I love it. I buy it occasionally. And I would buy it more frequently because this lasts me about 2 months. But yeah, love it. Another cleanser that I really like is the Murad, the Anti-Aging Acne Time Release Acne Cleanser, 5% salicylic acid acne treatment. Now, the reason I'm being specific about this, it's two Murad cleansers that are blue. This is the dark blue and there is a light blue. The light blue drives me the fuck out. I made the mistake of buying it once and I used it up because I bought it, but it's not for my skin. This, however, works really well. The salicylic acid really helps. Sorry for the sunlight. It's the best light you're gonna get. And I'm gonna apologize if you see colors changing. I have Pandora turned on in the back, and every time the song switches, it changes colors. So we're gonna have a rave in this place. But yes, great cleanser, works out fine, does not break me out, does not dry me out. It is a good cleanser, and this one comes with 6.7 fluid ounces, and it worked out fine. It lasted me like a good 2 months, so really like it. Eucerin, the Kaleido Oatmeal Enriched. I this year recently switched to using Eucerin because I started having skin issues, eczema skin issues, dryness, itchiness, and so far Eucerin has really helped my skin. So yeah, I switched to this. I like it so far. I have 3 bottles of Eucerin going right now, and I should probably use one up and then open the other one, but that's not how we operate in my house. Next, skincare. The Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream Hydrating Moisturizer. Obviously, I bought the full size. I had tried this out in a sample size little packet, and I actually really like it. It is a really good, it's one of the only hydrating moisturizer creams that I like. They're like that gel consistency, because typically the gel consistent creams to me are not useful because it feels like I just have a layer of silicone on my skin, and it drives me nuts. This is one of the few ones that actually does hydrate, and I really, really enjoy. However, Pure Thomas Roth is really expensive, and your girl does not have the kind of money to be buying this every month and a half. Even if you're trying to be conservative, there's only 1.6 fluid ounces, and this is hella expensive. So as much as I like it, if I were made out of money, I would buy this all the time, but I'm not, so no. Yes, it's a great cream. No, I would not repurchase. Next is the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Face Cream with Super 7 Complex. Another great cream. I really, really like this one. Again, I love Fresh products, but they're pricey, and this is no exception to the rule. I really, really enjoy this cream. It was really nice, but it's just too expensive for your girl. So yes, awesome product. No, would not repurchase. The infamous Tatcha, the water cream. I just bit the bullet and bought this because everyone on YouTube raves about how great this is. And it's nice. I'm not trying to be super sarcastic about it. It's nice. It's not that great though. Not for the price you pay for this baby. Like I said, it's a gel cream, and I think I just don't really like gel creams. I don't feel like it retains moisture in my skin. By the end of the day, I still feel kind of dry and oily. That's just part of my combination skin. And this just did not cut it. And for the price, no. So it's okay, you know, it's alright, but I would not repurchase at all. I just don't think it's worth the price. Okay. Something that I do think is worth the price, and I will continue to repurchase, is going to be the Fresh Sea Berry Moisturizing Face Oil. I love this stuff. I love it. It is one of the few things that really calms down my skin when it's super irritated. It's moisturizing. There have been days where if I forget to put moisturizer and I put this on, I'm fine. I still like to put moisturizer over this just to kind of like lock it in, but this, when I was struggling with my skin a few years ago with irritation and just I remember seeing a video from Gothamista talking about face oils, and you know, you think that, oh, you put an oil on and your oily parts and you're just gonna be like a oil slick, and I just feel like when I started using this, like it really just made a whole difference in my skin. My skin still gets irritated, you know, like my skin's not perfect right now. My skin is going through something right now. It's very minor, very minor. I don't have serious skin issues, but sometimes my skin is still irritated, and I can't quite figure out what is the issue. Probably my diet. Don't judge me. It's probably my diet. But this, awesome. I would continue to pay for this. I'm very conservative with this because of the price. And I think when I looked back onto my history, my buying history, it took me a good 4 to 5 months to finish this up. So I mean, this is about, I don't remember. It's less than 80. It's probably like 65. I think it's 65 to 75, somewhere around there. I mean, if I buy this twice a year, I'm good. This is really, really good. I am trying to find cheaper alternatives because, yes, I'm not made out of money. But this is just one of those things where if I can't find one, I will continue to repurchase this. This is a holy grail item for me. Love it. The next one is the Clinique Moisture Surge Hydrating Supercharged. It was nice. I don't have bad feelings about it. I think it was good. It kind of gives me that gel moisturizer feel, which I wasn't a big fan of. But it wasn't the worst thing. It didn't irritate my skin. It did hydrate. I just wouldn't repurchase again. Okay. Like, skincare is my thing. Like I said, I'm trying to fix this, or just trying to tame it, right? Some of the redness too, you can't see it because this side of the window is like, but this is tends to be my more problematic side of the face, so that probably works out to my benefit. Next thing was a Kate Somerville Exfoliate. This is one of those, you know, when you go to Sephora and you're buying things and you go through the aisle, these little bits around there and they get you. Well, I've heard plenty of people talk about this, and I thought, you know what, I'll try the baby one and see if this works. Coffee Break with Danny is the one who had this in her like Wonders of the World video. I forget what it's called, but it's like, oh, it was products that like just blew her away. Like, you hear people say like, oh, this will change your skin, and this product actually did that for her, and this product did that for me too. The first time I tried it, I was like, whatever, it's just a product. I think the first time I used this, I mean, I read the wordings in the back, or not the wordings, but like the instructions, because it is a chemical exfoliant, and it has a little beads too, but it's a physical exfoliant. The first time I used this, my skin afterwards, like after moisture and everything, felt so soft. It felt so nice. It really helped a lot with the texture on the side of my face, because I have quite a bit of texture like on this side. I have little bumps that are not like acne. It's, I don't know, I can't explain it to you. Like little skin tags. That's kind of the texture that I have here, and I feel like the older I get, the more it's noticeable. So I feel like I have to exfoliate to get those off, and I feel like this really helps in that department. It's moisturizing, so it doesn't dry out my skin, and it doesn't irritate my skin. Even for a chemical exfoliant, it actually works really good. So I bought another mini one because I don't use this every day. Not even every week. Well, maybe once a week, if not once every 2 weeks. I do really like this. I decided to also try the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Cleanser. Since I loved that, give this a shot, but I wanted to sample it first. And it was a good cleanser. I mean, it didn't blow me out of the water. The scent is pretty good. It smells kind of perfumey, but it doesn't say there's perfume in here. But it still kind of makes me nervous to use it because it's that fragrance. It's got that like clay flower kind of scent to it, and I just get really nervous with products when they smell this intensely. So it didn't break out my skin, but I'd be scared of it breaking out my skin, so I wouldn't repurchase it. But it was a good cleanser. The Murad Renewal Retinol Youth Renewal Serum. This was, I like this. I'm not sure how I really feel about it, because I got this in a kit that I took with me to Dallas, and I used the entire kit that weekend, and my skin was wonderful. So I went mirror crazy for a little bit during that period. But it's just having a Murad skincare routine is so expensive, at least to me. And I do feel like you go through these products really quickly that I just can't justify paying the price. And secondly, it did great on my skin. But when I continued to use it for about a week and a half to 2 weeks until the products, and finished up, I felt like I got oilier, so I felt like it was doing too much to my skin. So I was like, not my thing. I bought this to try it out and I use it at night, but I can't say whether this is a product. I can't say whether this is a product that I would repurchase after I finish the bottle that I have. I just don't think I really notice a difference with it. This is the sample of the Murad Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisture Cream. Loved this. Also bought the full size. I love this. I think if there was one cream I would repurchase, it would be this one. I really liked this. It was very hydrating. I like the way it feels on my skin. Really refreshing. It's expensive. It's actually stupidly expensive. And as much as I like this Murad moisturizer, it's just too expensive. So I am trying to find more inexpensive creams, moisturizers to put on my face. But love it. Love it, love it, love it. If I had all the money in the world, I'd buy it all the time. I got a sample of the Boscia Cactus Water when it was first coming out. Wanted to try it. Gel moisturizer. I actually did not like this one at all. It feels nice on the skin, but boy does this shit pill on your face. I know that's kind of something that gel moisturizers kind of have a fame of doing, but I love the color of the packaging. Cutest shit ever. But no, I would not repurchase this. Okay, another Murad sample that I bought the full size of, and this is why I don't use my exfoliate often. Use this up, really liked it, did not irritate my skin. Next product was the Caudalie Vino Source Creme Sorbet. Didn't like it. It's too scented. I think it's too scented. It might not be scented actually. I don't remember because there's not much in here. But the main reason I don't like it, no, it's not scented, but the main reason I don't like it is because it irritated my skin. I wore this and by the end of the day I was so itchy and I had so many red bumps on my face. No. First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. Intense hydration for dry, parched skin. I like this. I think this does a really good job, and it's one of the ones I've considered using as just a face cream. The only thing is I do feel like it can be a tad heavy, but otherwise, like, it really does work fine. Fine for the body, fine for the face. And I had bought a full size of this, but who wants to guess on where I left it? I had to take a work trip and I took the big cream so I can use on my face and my body, and somebody left it in the hotel room and didn't realize it until she was back home. Yeah, I was not happy about that. Oh well. Okay, anymore. I use skincare is nothing. Shit. Let me get through these. Face masks. I like face masks. I know I used more than this, but I didn't save them obviously. And if you hear the door, it's my dog. She hears me talking and she wants to be part of the action. But these are all Leaders masks. Good, love them. Another sample of the It Secret Sauce. I'm using this right now. I like it. I like it. I'm using another little sample size of this, and it's so far so good. I don't know if I would repurchase, I would purchase it. I don't think I like it that much, but it's a good cream. It doesn't break me out. This one. Oh, the Coconut Water Cream by First Aid Beauty. It's this blue one. It was a gel hydrator. Didn't like it. It kind of did what the Boscia did, and it kind of peeled. Then I use up the sample of the Glam Glow Thirsty Mud Hydrating Treatment. Bomb. This is so awesome. It really does hydrate the skin. I use this at night. I would definitely buy the full size of this sometime in my future, but I'm trying to use up all my little Glam Glow samples, and so until I use up all my samples, all my face masks, I won't be repurchasing this, but I really liked this. This is the Clinique Pep Star Hydra Blur Moisturizer. Didn't like it. It felt more like a primer, and I did not enjoy it. And then the only thing that I have left for skincare is the Capture Youth Glow Booster from Christian Dior. Used up the sample. It was okay, but not for those Dior prices. No. Okay. And I think what I'm gonna do is, this is my Skincare Empties. So that's all the skincare I have for this year. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions on any of the products that I talked about, or if you want me to go into depth more about some of the products that I used up this year, go ahead and leave it down below in the comments below. Subscribe, hit that bell notification just to stay notified on when I update a new video. And the next video you're going to see is going to be just makeup empties, and that video is going to be relatively short because I don't have a lot in the box. And I think in that video I'll pose some questions. I don't know if anyone will answer because this is going to be a new video, but I do have plans on other things that I want to pan for this year that are not makeup related or skincare, a bit more like maybe nail polish and things like that. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and catch you on the next one.